YouTube, if you're in a rush and you feel that you don't have time to have breakfast, this is the fastest breakfast we can have. This is the speed run of all breakfasts, okay? Bowl. We don't eat the bowl. You buy yogurt. Now, depending on your calorie goals, you can either go with a full fat yogurt, you can go with a 10% fat yogurt, or you can go with a 0% fat yogurt, okay? The difference is, as you remove fat from a yogurt, you actually increase the protein content, okay? Now, people say like, oh, it's processed, so it's bad. All they do when they remove the fat is add something back in, like a milk concentrate or a starch, to give it that texture. If you're in a diet, 0% fat is far better because it is less calories, okay? Fat has 9 calories per gram, protein has 4 calories per gram. So if you're removing fat and replacing it with protein, you're going to be having lower calories overall. I'm in a deficit right now. I want to have high volume foods. So this is why I've chosen the 0% yogurt. If I was in a surplus and I had more calories, I wanted a better texture with a little bit more of a creamy taste, I would then go and have a full fat yogurt or a yogurt with more fat. But for me right now, in my circumstance, 0% fat is king because I can get more yogurt with less calories than a full fat one. Woo! I'm sorry, dude. So how much yogurt you put in your bowl will be different based on your calorie goals. As I say, for my calorie goals right now, I need 200 grams of yogurt. Gosh, 200 grams is going in. 124 calories worth of yogurt. So if this was full fat yogurt, it would be 250 calories. So I've saved, what's that? 120, 130 or so calories just from this. A way how they get you is they'll have a 0% fat yogurt, but if you get one that is predisposed with a flavour, so a vanilla or a fruity flavour, check the back of that. The carbohydrates are going to be higher because all it is 0% yogurt plus sugar. So when you're trying to get lower calories, having a pre-flavoured yogurt is actually bad because they're just increasing the calories of that yogurt with sugars to make it taste like vanilla or like fruits. Holy shit, they dropped it. What we want to do to have a nice flavoured yogurt without incurring the cost of more sugars is we want to choose a protein powder, okay? Because we have protein from the yogurt and now we have protein from whey, okay? If it doesn't sit with you, get a whey isolate and that'll sit on your stomach even better, okay? If you're completely against whey protein, grow up. So for this, I'm just gonna go for 20 grams, which is enough to flavour this yogurt. So this will be anywhere from 15 to 17 grams, depending on the manufacturer of protein. And 200 grams of the yogurt is 12 grams of protein. So you add them both together, you get 27 grams of protein, which is great. The even better thing is, if you're not talking and yapping like I am, you can have this made and eaten within 10 minutes. If you want to sweeten this up, you can use some honey. This is exactly what I would be doing if I had the calories for it, but at the moment I don't. So this is how we're going to be making it. Bush. So I'm using a white chocolate protein, so this is going to taste like a white chocolate yogurt, but we're not going to have the additional carbs, we're just getting protein. This is really good if you're somebody who struggles with protein, because we're having protein from the 0% fat yogurt, we're having protein from the protein powder, you get your honey, and you can eat it all within 10 minutes. Some micronutrients and additional fiber. What I'm going to do is I'm going to put some berries in, okay? Now, berries all have a very similar calorie tax per 100 grams. So your strawberries, your blueberries, your raspberries, they're all very, very similar. So you can mix and match this. But for this, I'd like strawberries. I didn't buy strawberries, so I'm gonna go with blueberries. Just gonna go blueberries from frozen and give myself 50 grams here. Now, if you look at that, really fast, really nutritious breakfast, that's gonna keep you full and give you some energy for your day. If you had some extra calories spare, you could throw some granola in there. So if you're in a surplus, have granola, boost up the calories, make it even easier. For me, this is a go-to breakfast if you are in a rush and you don't have time. If you haven't been making yogurt before and you make it exactly like I have now, I guarantee you'll lose weight with some 0% fat yogurt, some whey protein and some berries over a more traditional higher calorie breakfast, like your bacon and egg sandwiches, your sausages, things like that. Much faster option, much better in a fat loss phase. If you did like this video, feel free to drop me a subscribe, like and comment. I'll keep making them. Have a great day. If you do have any questions, leave them in the comments. Time for me to get to this yogurt.